Hey guys, welcome to your love reading. Let's go ahead and get into it. What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to love and romance? If you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Divine intervention, dates, intuition. Some of you have someone coming in. For some of you, it could be somebody that you have your eyes on. It could be someone who has their eyes on you. With crossroads, there could be multiple people. You got unexpected here and text message. So you may hear from somebody unexpectedly, and it doesn't have to be a past person for all of you. For some of you, it could be, especially with unfinished business. But I don't know if it's someone that you like or will like. Let's see. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Financial windfall, new money, increase in finances, unexpected income, job offer, pay rise, business on the up and up. Follow your heart. It leads to abundance. You got money coming in. Your finances doing better. You've got don't step out of character. Try new, pushing buttons. Be the bigger person. 0 to 100 real quick. Out with the old, in with the new. It's funny because if you are trying to manifest some type of better financial situation, for some reason with don't step out of character, I feel like you're needing to end with out with the old, in with the new. Focus on that, like without stepping out of character, focus on the new version of yourself. You've got social media. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Be careful of fake pages. So somebody could be keeping an eye on you. I really feel like there's a person that is gonna be wanting to date you, and they could be somebody you don't expect, because this is what you don't see coming. So you have a Bronx Tale, you have Union. So yeah, you're manifesting something, especially when it comes to finances, but I feel like you don't. Expect this person to come towards you. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Ace of Cups reversed. If you dealt with a situation that involved rejection, like you felt rejected, it could be because someone better is coming in. You do have the Crossroads card, so this person who rejected you could still be coming forward, but you will have a choice. You got the Magician, King of Cups. It's like going from feeling sad to empowered. Someone may even express their love to you, someone who's been hiding their feelings. Page of Cups reversed. But you're going to be in a powerful position, calling in the things that you want. And there's someone coming in to where you won't feel sad. You won't feel this energy of sadness or like someone isn't coming towards you. I do see them coming in, but so is somebody better? What's going on with the Ace of Cups reversed? Yeah, someone caused you some sadness, but your wish is coming true. Same person who made you sad could be coming in, but again, you will be a more powerful version of yourself, and you'll have somebody new who you maybe even like more than this person. Why the High Priestess reversed? Getting like, I'm hearing the word perceive, so it could be just a perceived rejection, like something this person did made you feel that way. But the truth is, you got this Empress. So you may feel betrayed, sad by somebody, but you got the Empress. And then there's this energy of bringing things in that you want, emotional satisfaction, being happy. Could be a Libra, Leo. Why the King of Cups? Who's that? Queen of Wands. Could be something passionate going on between you and somebody here. I see somebody, you may have had an on and off situation with them. Someone who was hesitant is coming in as well. Why the Magician? Could be a Scorpio, but even with the Death card, it goes with the out with the old, in with the new. Like you're manifesting something bigger, something better, but you're needing to stick with that and not fall back into the past. Okay, that was loud noise upstairs. But yeah, you're manifesting something big, and you're needing to not like be stuck in your head, 8 of Swords, and not revert back to the past. Why is the Page of Cups reversed? Page of Swords, yeah, I feel like the person who didn't show you how they really felt, didn't tell you how they really felt, they're still watching you. You could have blocked them, or they blocked you, or there's like you may be setting boundaries with them, and you won't care as much. This is what you don't see coming. You won't care because you'll be in this happier state. Why the Two of Wands reversed? You're leaving stagnant things behind. There's a really good change with a fortune. Something you thought wouldn't come in, something that you really want. Why is the Three of Swords in reverse? 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles reversed. You may have felt like your efforts were not, some of you were working towards something, but you may have felt like you were wasting your time. But there's something about healing, because the 3 of Swords reversed and the 8 of Wands, it's like once you heal from something, the work that you thought went to waste, everything's coming in with this ace, Ace is new beginning, so I guess so, but 8 of Wands, everything's coming in. It's like you thought something was a waste, but it's actually not. Why the 8 of Wands? There is someone coming in. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, I get this energy of like you think something was wasted effort. So I don't know what it is you're working on. Maybe working on yourself. Maybe it's investments. Something is paying off that you thought wouldn't pay off. It's because you're healing and you are continuing to bring in, to call in what you want. And it's kind of like that moment, right, where you feel like something isn't working and you're going to stop putting in effort, but you don't stop putting in effort and it's right there. But this Knight of Cups, I feel, is not somebody that you know. Someone you know may be coming in, but there's someone else, like someone, I don't know. Either you've had your eyes on them for a while or they've had their eyes on you. But even if they had their eyes on you, it's someone that you're going to like because you're going to be surprised and happy about it. I'm also seeing you doing better than any work competition, any business competition. Like if you have a business and there's like someone similar to you, you're going to be really doing well. So let's look at the main spread and see what else you don't see coming. Okay, what don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? I see somebody mad that they don't have like they don't have some type of emotional control over you or you getting over them. Somebody's next move towards you is to tell you the truth about how they feel. But again, you have someone else coming in, so you might not really care or you'll be distracted. But you're being seen as the Knight of Swords, really going for what you want. Something, again, is moving quickly for you, similar to that 8 of Wands, where you're just moving fast. Someone could feel like you're getting over them quite quickly as well, hence why they may feel like they don't have that control. Why the King of Cups reversed? They're wishing for communication from you because that would confirm to them that they still have some type of control if you come towards them. But a lot of you won't, especially with this other person coming in. And this glow up you have going on, the fact that you're not planning to, well, it's advising you not to go back to past energy, but that's up to you. But they're mad. They want you to message them. But I see them revealing their feelings with the moon in reverse. But go find the moon in reverse. Yeah, opening up because they feel like there's unfinished business. They want this on and off to continue. I keep hearing leveling up. So it's like, I don't know who this other person is that's coming in, but they seem to be a step up from this person. Why the Knight of Swords? Could be a Pisces for some of you. Some of you are thinking more logically, less with emotions, and just going for what you want. You may be putting your feelings on the back burner when it comes to that person, like not telling them how you feel. Just focusing on something that's moving very fast for you, something that's bringing in stability. 4 of Wands, you may even have someone who's trying to ignore the fact that you're achieving success quickly, so I don't know who that is, but we'll see. Why the Six of Pentacles reversed? Somebody can feel and sense that you have pulled back your energy, you nurturing yourself and blocking them out. They feel like their feelings are not being reciprocated, but it's mainly because they were obviously playing games with the King of Cups reversed. Why the Page of Swords reversed? Okay, Four of Wands again. This person, if somebody wants to argue with you, Page of Swords reversed. Something about your boundaries, getting over them, and building your stability. They feel left behind. Why the Page of Wands? Could be a Virgo. Someone feels like if you continue to focus on your passions here with this Page of Wands, go for what you want, that they'll be left alone. And especially this Knight of Cups, again, will be coming towards you. I feel like it's not just them, though. There's quite a few people who fear you exploring something that's going to make you happy. Why the Knight of Wands? Because it seems like that's what you are doing with this Knight of Wands, really being happy and passionate and following your passion. Because even with this card, it says, follow your heart, it leads to abundance. So that could be exactly what you're doing, and it has not just that person, but other people nervous. Maybe your business competition or something. Something about a group of people. This is something that you're doing because you felt like with this Nine of Wands that this is kind of like you just decided not to give up. Like you may have gone through emotional pain when it comes to that person. You may have felt really unhappy. You're choosing passion here. You're choosing to follow excitement and be happy. But it's like, it seems like they wanted you to focus on them. Why the Hanged Man? Why is this blocking? Seven of Wands reversed. I feel like you're leaving a toxic person behind, or quite a few people who are like that. They feel threatened by this glow up of yours, the out with the old, in with the new. Your outcome is the Four of Wands. So what you don't see coming is a lot of stability and the need to. Stick with that. Why the Knight? Why the High Priestess reversed? With the High Priestess reversed in the position of what you need to know, you have been, I don't even know what word to choose, misled, confused, disillusioned, because you got this Nine of Pentacles, which means you have a lot of potential to bring in abundance. Some of you could be buying a car or traveling, but it's like you've been, in the past, tricked out of your potential or convinced in some way that you couldn't achieve the abundance that you want or whatever it is that you want. Maybe it's a vacation, maybe it's a relationship, because you even have this King of Cups again. But in the position of what you need to know is this: confusion. Someone trying to create confusion or make you not see your potential, but you are seeing your potential now. Why the Four of Wands? You'll be celebrating because you got four. Even in the Four of Wands, they're celebrating, which is kind of similar to the Three of Cups. You'll be celebrating whatever it is that's bringing you this stability. Because again, for a while, maybe you felt like your efforts weren't paying off, but now it is, and it's not a waste. Let's see what else. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Still dating, keeping options open. I feel like you have a lot of people coming towards you doing the most. You all figured it out. Keeping it private. What don't you see coming? Yeah, nothing feels better than this. Copycat, you got putting a bee in her place. Some of you, because there's this repetitive message of work competition. Could be someone who was copying you, copying what you were doing, and you're putting them in their place. Maybe just by winning or doing better. Nothing feels better than this, it looks like. You might keep somebody private for a while. I get you watching this past person, like not watching their page like that, but when they come towards you, like watching their words, how they act, all while you have other options. Not that you're like being a player, but you may, again, keep your options open, maybe because this person tried to play with you in the past. But I see you observing their behavior. Someone's going to be doing the most when it comes to, let me see what else. What don't you see coming? Lit the F up. Wild emotions, hot drama, hold up, this ish is good. What else? All-seeing eye. I don't know why I threw the card. All-seeing eye. I see everything and minding my own business, taking care of me. Maybe someone's... I don't know why I threw the card like that. Maybe someone's angry because you have lit the F up, but I feel like you're going to be keeping that relationship private as you observe this past person. I feel like maybe you want to see if they're really trying to play you or manipulate you. But yeah, it could be that you figure them out and then you decide to go public with this relationship, which makes them angry or they find out. But there's something about them watching you, but you watching them more close, like watching their actions towards you. Let's see. What don't you see coming? We outgrew each other. Yeah, that's definitely the vibe with you because you are growing. And just like what I said with you observing them, you may actually observe that you've outgrown them. You got, I need to reach out. What don't you see coming? Learning to forgive, ignoring the pain, miscommunication, overstepped boundaries. Some people never change. Inconsistencies. What don't you see coming? I am their light and ulterior motives. I feel like you are going to observe. Shh. And this may help you to get over them. You're going to be observing their behavior and realizing that some people never change, that they're still inconsistent, and that you're their lights. You may feel like this person comes towards you because they miss your energy, but you will have somebody else, maybe someone who doesn't manipulate. Maybe someone who doesn't manipulate you or manipulate anybody and doesn't need to do all that and is confident, but you'll be keeping that person private just while you observe this person, maybe to get closure. But you may observe that they've been hiding their pain all along. That they may try to overstep your boundaries that you've set with them and that you're learning to forgive. You may be observing them because you're trying to learn to forgive them and move on. So I'm being drawn to the don't step out of character card. So again, as you observe them, remember that you are moving into a better version of yourself. You're outgrowing them. So there's an important message to not let them pull you back into the old behaviors. But I feel like you're going to learn a lot from observing them about the whole situation. What don't you see coming? Inside scoop, a closer look, nosy in your business. Blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected from haters, screenshots, evidence, getting evidence, proof, facts. What don't you see coming? Waiting. Rising queen, queen rising, stepping into power, praise coming up, spotlight, haunted, memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. This, again, talks about your glow up, outgrowing people. There may be side effects, like you may feel triggered. It's natural, but you're definitely growing. You got groupie, rejected. What don't you see coming? Creativity, moocher, steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you here. But the thing is with this copycat is that the message was that you're going to be doing better than whoever is trying to copy you or compete with you. So that could be why you got this card, protected from haters and them being nosy and in your business and watching you. Something that you're doing, they just can't do it as good, and they're trying to figure out why. What don't you see coming? Grudge holder, lonely, threatening, intimidated, threatened, bothered. What don't you see coming? Clout hungry, obsessive lover. Okay, clout hungry, says anything, does anything, makes things up, dramatic. You've got obsessive lover, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, karmic. You have hustling, making it rain, focused on money, getting it. Now, with lonely and threatening and obsessive lover, it kind of goes back to this fear that this person has. Maybe this is why they manipulate emotionally. They do have a fear that you exploring your creativity and being happy and doing things that make you happy is going to leave them lonely. It's going to make you see the truth about them, and it is because you're observing that. Some of you may find them to be clout hungry. You got groupie. You got doing the most. Either it's them who is like that, or you could be attracting options where you're needing to be careful of people who are just hungry to gain something from you. But with that hustling card, you will for sure be focusing on your success. What don't you see coming? Oh my goodness, look. Feeling misunderstood, lonely. It's like this person, they may just go into like victim mode. As you observe them, you may see them like slowly trying to play the victim, like you've left them lonely. It could be a way for them to try and trick you out of doing what you want to do. Perfect match, aligned vibration, 2 of Cups, I was gonna say. Comma, you have someone else coming in anyways. So yeah, your anxiety, jealousy, constant dread, uneasiness. Let's see. What don't you see coming? Twin flame. Aligned number. I was gonna say aligned vibration, but the other card says that. Twin flame, eternal partner, spiritual spouse, divine counterpart. You also have longing, reconnection, waiting for a sign, kiss and makeup. Longing for reconnection, it says. Flexing, boasting, exaggerating accomplishments, twinning, soul matching, unconscious imitation, mirroring, hangover, addiction, escapism, purity, innocence, angelic aura. Yeah, there's something about you realizing this person is like obsessive and addictive, kind of like they need something from you, like they need your energy, your time, your light. You may find this copycat trying to flex on you and exaggerating their accomplishments. They're very jealous. Let me see. What's the anxiety card about? Clarify the anxiety card. Who is that? It's the person you had a romantic situation with. Could be a Gemini for some of you. Cancer, Virgo. The anxiety is about them, and again, your new beginning, the full energy. So they may try to really talk you into getting back with them. They feel like you could really move on. There's jealousy, constant dread, uneasiness. Oh, why hangover? Okay, why hangover? And the sun. Some of you might reject them. Again, you may be their light. You got the sun here. There's something you're gonna observe about this person where you feel like they're doing something to escape something that's going on within them. Let's see, what else? What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Ice King, boss, entrepreneur, detached. Family, origin, soul family, groups, travel, honeymoon, vacation, enjoyment. There could be a vacation coming up for some of you. There was something about travel earlier. Twin flame, spiritual alignment, effortless, karmic, dating, whining, dining, romance, work, profession, colleague, workplace, triangle, crowded relationship, choices. You do have choices. Some of you, again, you're gonna keep somebody a secret. Maybe because it's not that serious yet. Maybe because you want to observe this other person. Maybe both, but for sure, you'll be keeping your options open. Some of you. Fun times, parties, events, having fun. Wallflower, limited potential, shy, withholding, spiritual growth, learning, expanding the soul, children, childlike, innocent, fun, control, release, and taking back power. And communication, texting, phone calls, online. You will be involved with somebody. There may be a particular person that you choose. Could be someone who's very fun and childlike. Definitely something about fun with fun times as well. Parties, events, having fun, and the 3 of Cups. you're going to be celebrating some type of win. That's something you don't see coming. It could be a vacation. You could be celebrating on vacation. But beware of haters. There is someone, especially to do with work. It's like if they're not copying you, they don't know what to do because it says wallflower. And so you're going to have somebody around your work situation that's just kind of frustrated that something is really taking off for you and they can't copy it. They can't feed off of you. They feel threatened by that. Why the threatening card? You may be a threat to them or to a few people. There's noise. Because somebody who was insecure with the Strength card in reverse is feeling threatened by you, and it has to do with your growth, your fast growth, the Eight of Wands again, and the fact that you've freed yourself from any type of fear. Maybe you're taking a leap of faith when it comes to your success, but it has somebody threatened for sure. Quite clout hungry. Oh, someone may be talking about you. There's a gossiping person. Could be that same person who feels threatened. They may be gossiping to make themselves look better because you do have the flexing, exaggerating accomplishments. Whoever this person is, they're going to be gossiping about you as well, which I'm being drawn to this card again. Don't step out of character. So I guess observe it and just know that it's because they're hating, because they can't copy you, and you're doing better than them is what I'm getting. What else don't you see coming? Wait, I'm sure we outgrew each other. You freed yourself. Something about this person where they have old patterns they're not willing to let go of, so they may miss an opportunity with you. Why overstepped boundaries? Three of Wands reversed. So this person who played games with you and wants to come back, they may try to really push for reconciliation, but you may kind of push back at them because you are focusing on a lot of growth. And you may have a lot of people, like I said, coming in. You may find them to be a bit pushy about this, but you've taken back your power. So there's nothing they can do about that, and they kind of just have to wait and see who you choose. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing for you. You have a lot of success that you don't see coming, and you have a lot of people coming in, particularly a person who you really like and really admire. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.